Hey y'all, hey. So today's a bit of a different one, just because I've realized that a lot of people watching these videos might not fully know me or know too much about me. You've just been watching my life for the last couple of weeks. So I thought it would be a good idea to do like a get to know you video, and the questions that I got, I basically asked my brother to pick a bunch of random questions that I'm gonna answer. So I don't fully know what this is gonna be, but I just asked him to pick a bunch of questions that he thought might be interesting for me to answer. So I'll be looking down at my phone a lot, just because that's where the questions are. Yeah, so let's get into it. All right, the first question is, what's a fun fact about you that most people don't know? What's a fun fact about me that most people don't know? A fun fact about me that most people don't know is I have a couple of gold medals. Yeah, I've got a couple of gold medals. For track and field sports when I was a lot younger. That's a fun fact. I feel like not a lot of people know that about me. Yeah, I have a competitive edge to me, but I don't do it at the detriment of others. That was like just a really cool experience that I did for a little bit in my life, and it was a fun time. It challenged me. It showed me that I'm capable of doing anything I put my mind to. So yeah, there's a fun fact. I got a couple gold medals. What's the best trip or vacation you've ever been on? What's the best trip or vacation I've ever been on? Okay, the best vacation, was it a vacation? It was more like a work vacation situation. Was I went to Canada, and it was one of the best vacations / work trips that I've ever been on, because I got to leave the country based on the creative stuff that I do. I don't really talk too tough about what I do outside of this, but yeah, I got to take my talent, like my talents opened doors for me, and I got to go to a completely different country, see it. It was the first time I had been on a plane in like 1,000,001 years, and I got to do it with people that I care about, and I got to take my youngest brother with me, and it was just a really, people in Canada, the rumors are true, they're like super nice, like everywhere. It was super accessible, and that was like one of my concerns about like traveling, is how accessible is something going to be. But it was just really lovely. It was a really good way for me to like reconnect and like rejuvenate and just like realign with like what I wanted to do and my passions and stuff like that. And I got to essentially do what I love in a different country, which was like really dope. So yeah, I think that is one of the best vacations that I've / work trips that I've ever had, or that I remember vividly enough that I'm like, wow. Yeah. What's one thing you're really passionate about? Woof. I don't think there's one thing that I'm really passionate about, but I am super passionate about the communities that I'm from. And what I mean by that is I'm always rooting for Black people. I'm always rooting for disabled people, and I'm always rooting for women. I'm passionate about my communities because I've seen how they are treated in society, and how they're still treated in society, how they're often unseen, unheard, and unpaid. So I'm really passionate about equality and equity for all. Like, I'm really passionate about access and like what that means and what that looks like for different communities of people, and how just thinking about how this might affect one community can benefit loads of communities. That might be the one thing that I'm like super duper passionate about. Yeah, kudos. These are some good juicy questions. Sorry, I'm laughing at the next one because I think it's quite funny. What's your go-to comfort food or favorite meal? Now, to know me is to know that I love food. Yeah, to know me is to know that I'm a food connoisseur. And I know loads of people say that, oh, I'm a foodie. No, I'm a connoisseur. Yeah, I love all kinds of foods, all kinds of cuisines. I'm someone who is very much like, at least try it once. So if I don't like it, I can at least say I've tried it. I don't like it, it's not my thing. But my go-to comfort food or favorite meal, it's either an iteration of mac and cheese and jerk salmon, or I like a little, I'm one of these people, yeah, that like, you know, when you're having food, I need to have different textures. Like, everything can't just be soft, and everything can't just be like crunchy, or everything can't just be sweet, or everything can't just be sour. I like different textures. So like, when I go to a restaurant, and my friends will tell you, I'm not someone who orders one thing. In terms of like, I like loads of little things, a little like tapasy style. I want a little bit of everything so I can like change up the flavors and the combinations as and when I choose. So yeah, I will always just try different things on the menu. I'm the person that's like, let's try this place, we ain't never tried it before. Yeah, food is the creme de la creme. I think it's one of the most universal languages, because like, we all gotta eat, innit? So just being able to go out and enjoy a meal, or have a home cooked meal, or like whatever it is, just food is incredible. But one of my go-to comfort meals is like mac and cheese and jerk salmon with one of my auntie's favorite cakes. You know who you are. If you had to describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be? What? If I had to describe myself in 3 words, what would they be? I don't know if I can answer that. I mean, like, I feel like there's something for other people to answer, but my 3 words would be respectfully honest. That's 2 words, but you're gonna give me a double. Respectfully honest, passionate, and and I don't know what the word is, but I like to see other people win. Like, I like seeing people win. I don't know what the word is for that, but whatever that word is, yeah. I don't know why that was so hard, but I was just like, how would I describe myself in 3 words? I think those are the 3 that I would choose. What's a hobby or skill you've always wanted to learn? A hobby or skill that I've always wanted to learn. Alright, cool. So, I have always wanted to be like one of those people who speak like 1,000 languages. I currently speak 1, 2, 3, 3.5 languages. The half is that I can get by in conversation, but I'm not fluent. So that's something that I've always wanted to be able to do, is like be one of those people that just can speak this, speak that, speak like they speak everything. They speak all the languages. I think it's because it's a way, like, it's a form of communication in it, and how you speak to people and how you can connect to people because you can speak their language. I think that has always been like super interesting and fascinating, and something I would wish I would have been one of those kids that my parents were like, yeah, you're gonna go to these language classes and you're gonna speak 5 languages by the time you're 5. But yeah, maybe, I mean, there's still time. So if there's anybody out there that speaks another language that is willing to teach me, let me know. I'm down for it, like, really, seriously. Oh, also, a hobby, yeah, I don't know how you people do it. The crochet people who crochet and knit, yeah, there's a lot of things I can do in life. My brain can't rack how the needle, crocheting and knitting is a hobby I wish I could learn. If anybody has any quick, fast tips that can teach me how to do that, it would be highly appreciated. Because, you know, I want to knit a little cardigan. I want to knit a little hat. You know, I have ideas of like things that I would love to be able to like make with my hands, and I think that would be super cool. So yeah, it's okay. This is a follow-on. What's the weirdest or most unexpected thing you're really good at? I don't know if this is weird, yeah, maybe it is, but like, I know how to organize chaos, and I know that sounds like, what? The reason I think it's a weird thing is because, say you're in a room, yeah, of like 30 people. I often just relate it to like family parties or gatherings, yeah. Something's gone over there, something's going on over there, something like blah 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 blah. I have the ability to listen to like 7 conversations at once and reply accordingly. So, for instance, something's here, something's here. I can be like and answer the questions or like solve the issue. Like, I don't know if anybody else does that, but I really get like this moment of, I really work well, or my brain can function in like a lot of noise. So I can just be like, it looks like I've gone blank in there, like there's no one home behind the eyes. But I literally can just go, so and so, da da da. No, you're looking for da 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 da. And I don't know how. It's probably because I come from a large family. But even like in friendship groups, even in work situations, like I never get like stressed. I'm very just like, okay, this is what we have to do. This is how we roll with the punches. So that's a thing that most people don't actually know that about me. I think if you have known me or you've worked with me or whatever the situation might be, you might be like, oh, Jackie's very organized. But there's a part of my brain that can just like click in when I need to. If you could have dinner, see, my brother knows me, gave me another food question. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? Whoa. Who would they be? The Muses from Hercules. If you don't know, get to know the Muses. I feel like they'd just give really good like auntie advice, and they can sing in 5-part harmony. What more do I need to say about that? Dead or alive? This is really left field, but Job from the Bible, that man went through some things, yeah, some things, and still like kept his faith. And I think that's like, I just like to pick his brain, like what, how, yeah, how. And then I would pick to have dinner with. I would pick, oh, that's a hard one. Do you know what? I'm gonna pick, oh, see, look, 3 is not enough. I wish my friendship group. Yeah, okay. I feel like that's cheating, and that's fine, but I'd pick my friendship group because I feel like they have all got different life experiences and stuff, and I love picking their brains and stuff like that. So I would pick the Muses from Hercules, Job from the Bible, and my friendship group, because 1, if there's good food, I want all my people them to experience that, but 2, I've learned so much from my like personal friendship group, so I guess that counts. Okay. What's a song or album that instantly lifts your mood? A song or album that instantly lifts my mood. Do you know what? There's so many songs that if it comes on, I want to dance, I want to shake, I want to like defy gravity, that kind of music. But recently, there's one, I can't remember who the artist is. It's called You Are Mighty. Don't get put off. from what I'm about to say, but it's called You Are Mighty. It's a gospel song, but there's a lady on the track, yeah, who sings in Yoruba, and it's the way she sings in Yoruba. It's like she taps into the other side, like in the most beautiful way possible. I will try and find the name. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen. But there's a point, and I'm just like, whoa, like you feel like you're levitating, literally defying gravity when she's doing that bit. And because like my family are from Nigeria, Yoruba and Igbo tribe, I don't know, it taps into something for me that I'm just like, whoa, I feel like I could do anything. That's a song that does that for me more recently. That instantly lifts my mood. There's like loads of songs that are like nostalgic. And maybe I should create a playlist for you. Like, let me know in the comments of songs that like lift my mood or that just get me happy. Go like just yeah. But more recently, that song, yeah, that lady in particular on that song, that's something that really lifts my mood. And then there's other songs that lift my mood that most people might not know the people. But what I might do, if you don't want, I'll create like a little playlist of like Just Jacqui finds and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments if that's what something, if that is something that you would want. What's something from your childhood you still love today? Something from my childhood that I still love today. Cartoons, Simpsons in particular. Something from my childhood that I still love. Sweets. Ugh, love a sweet. Again, food related. I could buy a packet of sweets, now sit in my car and just have a giddy old time. Just sit there and have a giddy old time. When it's hot out, like in the summertime or like spring, just before it gets to summer and the weather's like really nice and warm enough that you don't need like 45 layers of clothes, but it's cool enough that you can just take a cardigan and you're good. Slushies. In fact, sweets and slushies. Slushies I could have in winter, summer, spring, autumn. I don't know why people only have slushy machines running in the summertime. Sometimes I just want some flavored ice. Maybe I should actually buy a slushie. Sorry, that's me going off on a tangent. But slushies and sweets, just I think is the most simplest thing I used to do when I was a kid. And you know when you used to be able to get like a pick and mix? You take your good pound, yeah, and you go get a pick and mix, and then you can just sit and share it with your friends or like eat some sweets on the way home. Like just that simple like thing. Yeah, that feeds me. Yeah. If you could master one talent instantly, what would it be? If I can master one talent instantly, what would it be? Speaking languages. Multiple. I speak, yeah, a few now, but talent? Yeah. That or drawing, like art. If I can master that, like, because I have like really cool, vivid ideas. I just can't draw them. Like I can draw-ish, but I'm not a drawer. And I know so many talented like artists. One being my sibling, my brother, and one being my partner, and two, our friends. Like I'm surrounded by talented artists. So if I could master one talent instantly, it would be art or speaking multiple languages. Oh, or anything computer related like coding. I don't understand that coding. If you can watch one TV show or movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? If you could watch one TV show or movie for the rest of your life, what would it be? Okay. TV show, Simpsons. Or Tom and Jerry. Just, I feel like those two things are self-explanatory. Movie. I've got two, like, of my favourite movies. I'm one of these people that I can watch a movie one time and I never have to watch it again. Does that make sense? But these two that I'm about to name, I could watch from the middle, from like the last 10 minutes, from the beginning. If it's on, I'm watching it. Is Shawshank Redemption, wild card, I know, or the first Avatar, not Avatar The Last Airbender, sorry, Avatar The Blue People. I really enjoy Shawshank Redemption because I think of this, like the story of it is really unique, and I haven't seen a film like that since. Like, if you haven't seen it, I'm not about to do spoiler alerts, go watch it. It's just the story of it, I think, really gripped me. Yeah, I think it's just a very like interesting story. And Avatar, I really love music, and the score for that is amazing. But also this idea of transformation, and then I had some struggles with it about like a disabled soldier now wants to go and do. Anyways, those two are the movies that I would choose. So TV shows, Simpsons or Tom and Jerry, and movies, Shawshank Redemption or Avatar. If you could instantly travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? If I could travel anywhere instantly right now, where would I go? New Zealand. I don't even know what I'm just like pretending to think about. New Zealand. Kiwi people. New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand. I can't tell you why. I've never been a day in my life, but ever since I was a kid, apparently I've wanted to go to New Zealand. And it's not even apparently. I know, like, I need to touch the land of New Zealand before I leave this earth. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know when, but I need to go. I need to go and visit New Zealand just one time for like 2 weeks and I'll be good. What's one thing on your bucket list that you're determined to do? One thing on my bucket list that I'm determined to do. Okay, there's a couple of things, and this is my channel, so I get to make the rules. Swim with sharks is definitely on there. And I don't mean like just open water swimming with sharks, because girl, I'm not that fast. I mean like they put me in a cage and then like I could feed the sharks. That's one. 2, swim with turtles, sea turtles. To know me is to know that I love sea turtles. Not tortoises, turtles. Okay? There's a difference. Right? Ain't got nothing against tortoises. I'm a sea turtle girl. Yeah? Bucket list things. Go to New Zealand. Go to Tokyo. What else? What was the question? What is one thing that you're determined to do? See the world. See as much of it as possible. Experience different cultures and all of that stuff. Like, I'm determined to do that before I leave this earth. Yeah, that's what it is. So thank you so much. I hope that you know me better and that you've enjoyed this. Leave in the comments, pick your favorite question and give me an answer for your favorite question, so that I get to know you too, the same way you get to know me. And this was interesting. Let me know if I should ask him to get some more questions for me to do, or if you don't want to ask me any questions, respectfully, okay, you can put them in the comments and I will read them and like collate them and then possibly create another video. But yeah, that's been me. I've been Just Jackie, and I will see you in some other videos.